NBA prize picks for Friday, January 5th. I'm Sniper from DFS Army. Hit that like button. It's an early look ahead. It is still Thursday night, but I got 5 plays for you to get ahead of the game for Friday on prize picks. It is Flex Friday, so make sure you take advantage of that promo. If you want to wait or use one or more of these plays later in the day after you opt into that promo on prize picks, hopefully the lines will still be there. But either way, those of you tuning in early will get some value. Let's not waste too much time. Let's do it. All right, here we are on DraftKings Sportsbook. That's where we're going to start for today because we're going to use odds value to start our research. Real quick, though, before I dive into the plays, if you're not on Prize Picks, Underdog, or Sleeper, any of those where you play props for NBA and other sports, you see my code down there at Sniper. It's the same on all three. You get a 100% deposit match on all three up to $100, and you get 2 free months of the DFS Army props package, all the plays in Discord, the optimizer tools we call the Proptimizer, access to all that. Make sure you go and check it out. But for now, let's go find play number 1 on the day. First place I'm going to start. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go under player points for play number 1. That's combos. And that's if I click the right button to start the video. We're going to go Utah and Boston. As you can see, the Thursday night game is still going on here. I think they're somewhere in the second quarter. I'll watch the end of that game after we knock out this video, knock out some value. It's right here. It's John Collins less than 10.5 points. It is minus 130 on DraftKings. That is a good starting point. Let's head on over to Prize Picks. Let's pull up John Collins. Points. He's been under 3 of the last 5 games. Yes, he's got back-to-back makes, but Detroit, everybody scores on Detroit. A much, much tougher matchup in Boston. He's still been under 3 of the last 5 games. Let's go see exactly how tough that matchup is against Boston. Sort. This is a DVP site, hashtag basketball. Sort by what position? Center. Sort by points. And as you can see, Boston is right here. They allow the 10th fewest points per game to the center position. Head back over here to Prize Picks. Put everything together here. Odds, form, DVP, John Collins under 10.5 points will be play number 1. Back to the sports book here. Play number 2. We're actually going to go to the rebound prop now. Change it up top here. You'd think rebound would be right next to points, but it's not. A little bit further over. Scroll back down. It is the same game. We're staying Jazz and Celtics. We're actually going to go Derrick White more than 3.5 rebounds. Also lined at minus 130. Because I got 5 picks. Your 5s and 6s on Prize Picks, you get value as long as the odds are minus 119 or better, meaning you have to pay more juice. If you're not familiar, just real quick aside, I had a couple people ask me, minus 130 means you're to pay $130 and you get $100 profit, 230. So minus 110, put $110 down, $100 profit. So the bigger this number is in the minus means the more money you have to pay, which means the more likely Vegas thinks it will happen. So we got minus 130 here again. You get value on that minus 119 implied line on Prize Picks. Head on back to Prize Picks and we'll use the Prize Picks tool or desktop for the last 5 here. Been over 3 of the last 5 games, decent form. Let's put the last piece of the puzzle together back to the DVP. We're going to go to point guard position, and we're going to sort by rebounds. And as you can see, Utah allows the top most rebounds per game to the point guard position. So back to Prize Picks, and as you can imagine, that means I'm going to lock in Derrick White more than 3.5 rebounds as play number 2. By the way, you get access to in the Discord with the deposit match, or you could just join DFS Army. If you're on all the sites, your code SNIPER20 down below. Get you 20% off under $30 a month, all the picks and plays, plus EV tools, research like this, delivered right to you. You can just grab the plays, go and check that out. There's weekly options as well if you want to give that a look. Play number 3. We need to go find the 3-pointer prop up at the top of the page. I almost forgot to flip screens. Let's go play number 3 now. go player threes. And we're going to go down, and this time we're going to go Indiana and Atlanta. We're going to go Myles Turner, minus 130 for less than 1.5 3-pointers made. Head back to Prize Picks. I think you got the rhythm of some of the research here. Let's look at the form. Form looks good. He's been under 3 of the last 5 games again. Last thing we'll do, we'll go check the DVP matchup. We'll switch back to the center position. We'll go 3-pointers made. And I believe this was a middle-of-the-road matchup. So nothing crazy in terms of DVP here. I think it's Atlanta's 13th in the league, dead middle of the league in terms of 3-pointers allowed to the center position. So nothing that's really going to sway me either way. So in that case, I'm going to go with the odds and the form. And just I like playing unders, big men shooting threes. I just do, with the exception of maybe Brook Lopez. But even then, I like going under on the big man threes. This will be play number 3. Play number 4, as we roll right along, actually play number 4 and play number 5, both the same prop, the player combo prop, and it is the points plus rebounds plus assists. Make sure I have the right one selected here. I do. Points, rebounds, and assists. First one, we're going to start with, we've already gone twice in this video, Jazz and Celtics. We're going to go Jayson Tatum, more than 39.5. Up at minus 135. So according to the odds, this is even more likely to happen than the other 3 props I just selected. Head back over to Prize Picks. Let's take a look at that recent form for those of you who love the last 5. Here's the PRA. He's been over 3 of the last 5 games, and really he just missed against the Clippers. Only had 33 against the Spurs, but I mean, he's making over this mark pretty consistently, averaging 41.8 over the last 5 games. Let's check out the matchup here against the Spurs. We'll go to power forward position, sort by points. And they were towards the top of the league, I believe. Utah is... Where did Utah go? Yeah, I looked it up earlier, and you know what? Sometimes best laid plans, but I can use my fancy. Oh, I had it sorted backwards. That's why. I was looking at the best defenses in the league. That's not right. Utah allows the 3rd most points per game to the power forward position. Thought I was going crazy for a second. It is a middle-of-the-road matchup in both rebounds and assists. Nothing really to go crazy about, though, but I expect Tatum to score in this game. Score plenty. We've seen 39.5 PRA prop. We see you can make it. We see we got minus 135 odds. That's enough for me to make this play number 4. Let's go to Prize Picks. Let's lock this in to make it official. And back to the odds. Let's go play number 5. We're going to go down to Hawks and Pacers. I like overs in the Pacers games, other than obviously the Myles Turner threes. We're going to go Jalen Johnson, more than 28.5 points plus rebounds plus assists, another minus 130 prop. Let's go ahead and pull up Jalen Johnson. He's been over 3 of the last 5 games, 3 straight games against Sacramento, Washington, OKC, Indiana, pace-up matchup. Have to like that. Getting enough minutes when he's not in foul trouble. But getting enough minutes here. Let's go check out the PRA matchup. Power forward position, as you can see, Indiana gives up the most points per game to the power forward position. So I'm really just rolling with the power forward PRAs against teams that give up plenty of points to the position. In addition to, remember, we got our minus 130 odds. We got our solid form in 3 straight. This will be play number 5. Let's do the recap. Let's lock in the play. But first, remember, use that deposit code. Get your free money on those sites. Join us at DFS Army. Here we go. John Collins, less than 10.5 points. Derrick White, more than 3.5 rebounds. Myles Turner, less than 1.5 3-pointers made. Jayson Tatum, more than 39.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. And Jalen Johnson, more than 28.5 points plus rebounds plus assists, or PRA as the kids say. We'll lock that in, looking for our 10x winner. That's what I got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the content. Hope you enjoyed the early look ahead. I like doing this. Get the plays out a little bit earlier in your hands. Remember, all the plays I post are up in the DFS Army Discord before anybody else. Same thing with the morning plays. Plays get bumped, plays get removed, stuff happens. The members will always get first dibs, so make sure you go and check that out. But here's a daily reminder that whether or not you are a DFS Army member, you probably should be. But either way, good luck in those contests, and I'll see you next time.